Get ready for another thrilling adventure at the Volo Auto Museum. We're back with part 2 of our tour. Last week we explored the iconic movie and TV cars, but today we're stepping into a treasure trove of automotive wonders you won't believe. From pedal cars to vintage RVs, motorcycles, scooters, and antique tractors, this collection has something for everyone. This episode is a wild ride through the lesser-known collections of the Volo Auto Museum. Thanks for joining us on a LoveNesters adventure. Wow, this is going to be a neat place. Look at these old bumper cars. Boy, even just paying for your ticket is pretty incredible.
The Volo Museum, what an incredible collection of wheels, pedal cars, bicycles, motorized bicycles, motorcycles, motor scooters.
Oh gosh, here's some pedal cars. And after seeing Elmer's collection, nothing compares, but it is so great to see these cars up close. Pedal cars became popular in the early 20th century, particularly in 1920s and the 1930s. I found it interesting that the owner of this museum had a pedal car. Perhaps that sparked his love of the automobile.
These pedal cars actually go for, probably some of them go for more money than the regular cars in the other exhibits.
Hey, these are vintage arcade games that you can actually play. Oh my. Wow. This is the only one I can actually remember. The fact that I can remember it, it's in the vintage area. Woo! Tells you how old I am. Wow, a helicopter training program.
If you're a fan of the jukebox, this is a great place to see all of the old antique jukeboxes.
Such a variety of jukeboxes.
A variety, yes.
A variety, look at that. Henry Winkler actually signed that. So they do have a crime and punishment exhibit that does cost extra. We are choosing not to do that, but here's a peek inside.
The Volo Museum actually has an RV museum inside of it. It might be one of the only RV museums in the entire Midwest.
This 1934 covered wagon was the first factory-produced camper, and the interior on this one is mostly unrestored. It's in original condition. The 1936 master-built were produced during the Great Depression in California. This unit is completely restored. This is considered the first motorhome. It was built by Henry Ford. It is one of only 2 that are known to exist. This was actually stored in a hangar for 74 years. It was only used 5 or 6 times. Everything in here is original and unrestored. And I love this one. This one looks like you could take on the road today. So pretty.
I think vintage RVs are making a comeback.
I think so. All right, right, this was the only one ever built. One owner, 24,000 miles. And we can go in. This is bigger than you would have thought, I think.
Hey, welcome back to LoveNesters. We are at the Volo Museum. We are in RV.
This is incredible to go through these old RVs. If you're enjoying our videos, we'd sure appreciate it if you'd give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We go on new adventures every week.
Thank you for being here.
Scooters became popular right during World War II because they weren't producing that many cars, I guess.
Harley actually attempted to make the scooter in 1960. Thank goodness they dropped that. Vespas, Cushmans, moto scoots, oh my. The popularity of scooters came because of the shortage of materials during World War II. One of the exhibits they're producing is a snowmobile exhibit, so they change their exhibits every few years. So we look forward to going back and seeing all of the vintage snowmobiles. Currently they had 2 on display, including this wonderful Gremlin wannabe. $1885, the first true motorcycle. Volo has a great exhibit for Indian scooters and motorcycles as well.
Now this particular machine is very rare. It's all original and unrestored, comes from Germany.
Triumph also made a scooter?
Yeah, and that one's also very rare. Only 200 were made in the US.
Who doesn't like a doodle bug?
So many of you may remember a time when Disney used to be in shopping malls with the Disney Store. And these are the displays that used to be in those retail stores. Some of these are very rare and are the only complete collections, like this Beauty and the Beast. Complete set is here on display at the Volo Museum.
I think the Volo Museum has something for everyone. Families can come and enjoy the 7 Dwarfs. Dads can go take a look at all the muscle cars.
This brings back memories. Just the smells alone will bring you back. That melting wax figurines. And they have an incredible display of vintage kid rides. Disney's not the only ones represented. Warner Brothers has quite a display of hand-painted statues.
This museum brings back so many memories. Memories of cars, memories of scooters, motorcycles. Memories of cartoons, memories of these toy displays.
Nostalgia.
Is that the word I'm looking
I
for?
think so.
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. And Chuck E. Cheese. So this was built for Chuck E. Cheese. It was an experimental thing. Only 3 were built. This is the only one believed to still be in existence. And this is also very rare. It was animated, built in Paris in 1923. There are only 10 in the world. This is the only one in America. Wow, this dates back to 1927, Paris, France. Only 2 are known to exist. This was completely restored in June of 2018. Oh, a tractor introduced by Sears back in 1932. They have some historic tractors in here.
Hey, they have a tractor exhibit. We know we have some subscribers that love tractors. Jay Leo, this is for you. Ooh. This is a great time to be here. Small crowds. You do have to walk between buildings, but hey, that's not bad. Oh, the Lamborghini. That's right. Lamborghini actually started off building tractors before cars. We know someone that'll be excited to see the GI case. Alice Showers, built in West Allis, Wisconsin. The 1948 was $895 brand new.
And some of these are fully restored. This Silver King was a nut and bolt restoration. It's kind of a unique tractor in its day. The 3-wheel design was unique at that time, and believe it or not, it could go 25 miles per hour.
And who doesn't like vintage boats?
They really look like cars. I couldn't get over the fins on these things. So this is the military exhibit that honors the people that have served in various wars.
The Volo Museum did an incredible job honoring the servicemen and women of all of the wars.
This section is for the Korean War, and here they're kind of doing the MASH unit, paying homage to both the TV show and the hospital areas. This is something I had never heard of before. Apparently in World War II, they had something called a Mark I target kite. This was pulled by jeeps and boats for target practice during training. So this is from World War II. What kind of kit this was for people to surrender. got the music hall next. This place really reminded me of House on the Rock. Very loud. And if you had coins, you could play most of these machines. This one reminds me of the Gladiator at House on the Rock.
Hey, welcome back to LoveNesters.
We just finished the Volo Museum. What an interesting place.
It was incredible. So many different types of cars, and you can actually purchase them right there.
So much to see, such a variety of exhibits, truly something for everyone. We were there for about 3 hours. If you want to see everything like Jurassic